part of the welcoming committee. So congratulations on making it into the class, everybody. And on that high note, I'm going to start the nagging stuff right away and get it out of the way. So as you guys get to know each other throughout the next couple of months, during the breaks and stuff, you're going to get into rapt conversations with each other, and time is going to fly by. So I would like you all to please be very mindful of the time, because Valerie has organized and got the best, the preeminent people in gardening in Southern California to come and talk to you. And some of them are going to be coming from very long distances. So when they say, break, class will start again at whatever time, please be here at that time, ready to go. Because we don't want to keep our speakers waiting. We want to give them the courtesy and respect and show them the appreciation for them coming here to talk to us. So just be, like I said, be mindful of the break time and come back when they say to come back. So, and the next thing I'd like to say is that I was in the class of 2014, and it was a great experience. The only thing I regret from the class that I didn't do is that, well, I came to gardening kind of late in life, and so I didn't have a lot of gardening experience before coming to the class. And as you get to know each other too, you're going to find some of you have been gardeners from the time you were little kids, because your grandmother or grandfather taught you or something like that. But others of you are maybe kind of like me. You just took the Victory Garden class and found your new passion in life. So you're here, and it's all okay, all different levels of experience. You're here because you've shown an enthusiasm for going out into the community and helping people, and that's fine. So what you're going to get here is a very solid foundation, the basics of gardening, giving evidence-based research to the public, but you're not expected to be an expert on everything. And I kind of was intimidated, and I was afraid to ask questions because I thought, they're going to find out I don't deserve to be here. But that's not the issue. You're not expected to know everything about every aspect of gardening. What you're going to learn here is how to find out the information that you need to give to the public. So that's the main goal of the class. Because it's impossible. There's over 500,000 different species of plants and whatnot. Nobody knows everything. So if you're feeling at all trepidatious or anxious, what's the final exam going to be like? You don't have to worry. It's all good. But if any of you do have those feelings, you're a little anxious, not sure. We have a plan at each table, so that anybody who's feeling that way, what I invite you to do right now is pass the plan around, and go. So that's what these plants are for. You're going to have a little moment of bliss here. So, and ask questions. Don't be intimidated. You're going to have the best experts that Valerie got for the class. And so, yeah, that's it. And the next thing we're going to do is this is only our second year here at the diocese, and we're trying to cooperate with them. But we also want to streamline processes to make it easier for you. Because today you had to go sign in at the reception desk, and then come here and sign in. And we're going to try to get it so that you can come here. We'll let you know how it works today. But we're going to try to get it so you just come here, sign in, and then, which means, at the end of the day, you're still going to have to go to the reception desk and sign out. But if we get our process in effect, then you can just come here, sign in, and then when you turn in your badge, that will constitute you signing out. So, and then we'll mark the list for you so we can get you out of here quickly and stuff. So that's what we're going to try to do. So today we're going to have to, like I said, and also on the new sign-in sheet, you noticed this morning when you signed in, you had to mark which parking garage you're in. So we have a parking thing there, because the diocese, they want to keep track not only of who's here on their facility, but they want to know where your car is parked. That way, if there's any emergencies or anything, they'll know, how many people they should be looking for, and, cars, if there are cars left, they know what to do. So that's where we're going to try to do our best to cooperate with the diocese. So when you sign in next week, we'll have a parking garage. You can put E for Echo Park or L for Laguna. So,
anybody have any questions about that? Is it clear as mud?
Clear as mud. So we were just instructed to come straight back. We didn't sign in at the front. We just double back on the way out and do that process.
oh, you didn't sign in at the reception?
They just told us not to.
Oh, okay, well, if they said that, that's fine. That's cool. Yeah, because we just want to really be respectful of the diocese and minimize our impact on their being gracious to host us at this facility. And I think, okay, so we'll let you know at the end of the day what the procedure will be for turning in your badges and signing out. And if you did sign in at the reception desk there today, then you will have to go there and sign out. But, oh, and I'd like my team to come up here. You guys, we're here to support you. Valerie just mentioned you can ask me about anything, and that's true, you can. But I have we have a great team of volunteers who are good. Most of these people here, you're going to see most of the time for the next few weeks, and you can ask them too. We're all here to support you, help you, get you through this. You're going to make it. You're going to do great. Here's to the class of 2020. And we'll just have them introduce themselves, starting with Mark.
Oh, I'm Mark Schweisgood, and 2004.
Steve Horton, 2002.
And a little bit. 1,000 hours or more.
Just around the corner, folks.
Steve Horton, 2002.
Beth Cross, 2017.
Deborah Barnett, 2016.
Anantis Nanos, 2017.
And Don has another quick announcement to make about the elevators.
So probably, as some of you probably found out, the elevators here are a bit wonky. If you hold the door open too long, they kind of freak out. It'll shut, it'll open on you nonstop. If that happens, don't freak out. The red emergency button, pull it out, and then push it back in. That'll reset the elevator. That's all you can do.
Where the stairs are next to the elevator?
There are stairs right there, but I don't know. Jump in.
Something right next to the elevator.
Stairway better be open.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Go ahead.
On a trip to 2018.
Jeannie, the safety monitor. I'm going to hand you each one of my cards. I do a safety presentation for gardeners. This is for you guys. For your own life. 2005. Kevin, when did we go? 2005?
I'm 1999. Yeah.
That's Debbie's older bird.
Okay, so that's all I have. If anybody has any questions, so all right. Yeah.
Okay, so next up, as you may or may not know, the UC Master Gardener Program is part of the University of California Cooperative Extension. And there is a cooperative extension office in almost every county. And each county has, each cooperative extension office in each county has a county director. So I am going to turn it over to our Los Angeles County Director, Dr. Keith Nathaniel. This is our esteemed leader here, and he's going to talk to you
I was going to be able to show you a video, but for some reason, I'm not able to. But I'll talk through the video that's it playing. So, that. So, well, let's just talk. So, just a general sense of where most of you from in terms of the county, geographically, parts of the county. Where? Altadena. Family in Altadena. Pasadena, Bellflower, Downey, good.
West
Where else?
LA. West LA.
West LA, big cities. Torrance, very cool. San Pedro, all right. Okay, that's good. Anyone from Gardena, Compton, Gardena? All right. Very cool, very cool. Long Beach, anybody from Lancaster, Palmdale? Palmdale, all right, very good, very good. Anyone from the eastern part of the county? Cerritos, La Puente? Puente, very cool. Hacienda Heights, okay. Anywhere else? Monrovia, very good, very good. Well, we are very appreciative of you all's commitment and the investment that you will give to us in terms of your time, your expertise, the resources that you'll bring to the respective communities that you'll serve. We certainly appreciate that because this is a big commitment, as you know. I mean, the process itself is pretty intensive. So imagine what that looks like when you start on the execution side of it, delivering programs, supporting communities in terms of their personal and or community horticulture needs and interests. So it's really important that you all think about it in that way because the getting here was hard, but it's the staying here that's going to be most difficult because these communities are going to depend on you for expertise. You all are going to be staffing the hotlines and going to get questions about all kinds of things and pictures are going to come in and you're going to say, what is this? What does this look like? And so we have a lot of expertise within the University of California to support you in those efforts. But it's important that you think about this in terms of community. A lot of it will be sort of 30,000 foot kind of information. You'll get very specific, detailed information about edibles and about ornamentals and about soil and about all that stuff. But then it really becomes applicable as the local context in the community. So think about it as it relates to community. All of this is about how you interact and how you engage with community around horticulture, home horticulture in particular. Someone just mentioned we're not expecting you all to be the experts in everything. You all are part of a cadre of over 200 or so volunteers who have experience, expertise, and then you have the apparatus of the university there too to support you. You'll get a lot of information. There'll be a lot of presenters from our system who are in the field, who are doing the work, who understand the issues, and they're going to translate that information to you so that, again, you can help the community. So that's really the important part of this. And so we are not able to do what we do if we don't have the extenders that you all are. And so we appreciate that. You know, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So Valerie mentioned that we're a part of the University of California. Very large system, right? How many campuses? Curious. In the UC system? 12? 4? 12, 4, somewhere between both of them.
9.
11?
9.
10. 10 campuses. All right? Berkeley, the first, the flagship. All right? That's the flagship. Davis is an extension of Berkeley, although it's its own campus now. How many of you knew that? And UC Davis was the farm center of Berkeley at one time until it blossomed into its own university, of which many, many moons ago. Then there's UC Santa Cruz, right? UC Santa Barbara, UCLA, UC Irvine, UCLA. I graduated from there too. UC Irvine, UC Riverside. Oh, I forgot the baby, UC Merced.
Yeah.
And then there's UC San Francisco, which is a medical school, right? Primarily. So UC San Diego. Oh, see? Good. Did you graduate from San Diego? Oh, but you just keep track of me. Okay. All right. UC Merced, which is the newest UC campus. Think about it in terms of its size. So that is about 14 or so hundred staff and faculty at UC Merced. Okay? Just hold that in your head for a second. Cooperative Extension, or A&R, in California is about the same size. We're just dispersed throughout the state. As Valerie mentioned, we're just about in every county. Either we have a physical presence in office, or we have a program that reaches into that county. Every single county in California, there's a Cooperative Extension office. In fact, every single county in the U.S. has a Cooperative Extension office. Google it. Any county. Pull up Cooperative Extension County X, you will see. Cooperative Extension is connected to the land-grant university in that state. That's why we are part of the University of California. Because in California, the land-grant university is the University of California. And it's 10 campuses. One university, 10 campuses. We don't think about it like that, right? We think of UCLA as a standalone university connected to the large University of California system. UC San Diego, University of California, San Diego. One university, 10 campuses. So the land grant in California is the University of California. Every single Cooperative Extension office is connected to the land grant university. So therefore you have University of California, Cooperative Extension, you will see University of California, A&R, Ag and Natural Resources, you'll see that moniker as well. The A&R part of it is, think about it like this. University of California, A&R, which would be UCLA, for example. If you just look at it on a parallel. Then under UCLA, you have the different colleges, College of Engineering, School of Education, and so on and so forth. With A&R, you have Cooperative Extension, which is what you all are part of as Master Gardeners. You have Research and Extension Centers. Some of you will learn about through your presentations when people come in and talk about things that are happening in some of our Research and Extension Centers. Then you have our statewide programs. So it's very similar in terms of the structure visually thought about it that way. A&R, similar to a campus, and all of its colleges or schools or departments that fall under that. Cooperative Extension is one of those that fall under that. All right? So the mission really of the land grant university is to take university-based research and information and extend it into communities. Extending into communities. That's why what you do is so valuable. Because unlike the campuses, Cooperative Extension is in every single community in California in some way, shape, or form through our various programs. Whether it's our Master Gardener program or our, you can name another. Who? California Naturalists? Okay. 4-H, that's me. Look at your computer right there. 4-H. And that's why Valerie wanted me to spend a little time talking to you all about that particular program. And I just want to give you a larger context of how this is all sort of situated and how we're all sort of integrated as a part of a unit. So there's the Cooperative Extension, extending information into communities. We do it through our Master Gardener program, we do it through our 4-H program, our California Naturals program. We have a nutrition program called Expanded Food Nutrition Education Program. We have our Natural Resources program, of which CalNat is a California Naturals is part of that. We have urban agriculture, which is the sort of, if you thought about it as which unit you all fall under, it would be under Rachel's purview, Dr. Searles' purview, supported by Valerie, our urban ag, or sustainable food systems, our Master Gardener program, and our unit falls under that, under the direction of that person. And then we have our Integrated Pest Management Program, IPM. In Los Angeles County, we focus on structures. In other counties, they focus on agriculture. Structures would be movie theaters, malls, densely populated urban dwellings, apartment complexes, school districts, dealing with issues in those respective elements to help either business owners or whomever deal with pests in a very integrated type of way. It's not all about pesticides, but it's also in some ways about using pesticides wisely or appropriately. And then we have, let's see, we have our urban urban forestry program, looking at the urban canopy in Los Angeles County. Actually, this is a regional position in Los Angeles County, looking at the urban canopy to help trees, basically, in the county. And then we have a person who works on vertebrate pests, coyotes, squirrels, those kinds of issues, helping municipalities deal with those issues. You see these news stories about these mountain lions and coyotes and the encroachment in home and communities and that kind of thing. This particular person, her name is Dr. Nina Quinn, works on helping municipalities address these kinds of issues. What are the extension and best practices for people and the animal interface? How do we deal with that? So we do a lot of that kind of work. So at the federal level, the partner is the National Institute of Food and Agriculture. That is our federal partner. At the state level, it's the land-grant university. At the local level, it's the county. So it's the three partners that make up the cooperative extension. The county in Los Angeles in particular asks us to ensure that we reach all of the communities in the county. That's why I was asking generally where you all from. We try to have representation across all 5 supervisorial districts in the county to ensure that we're meeting the needs of those residents in each of the supervisorial districts. So when we report to the county about what we do, we can say, we reach your residents in this particular way with these programs, blah, 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 blah. The county in turn gives us money to support our grants and our ability to have a phone and travel throughout the county to deliver our programs. So it's a pretty integrated system in that way. What's the other thing? The other thing I wanted to mention is that, so you all get a lot of information about a lot of stuff. That book right there was written by one of our persons that was in our office, Dennis Pittenger. He's since retired, he's emeritus now. I don't know who the editor is now. It's probably somewhere in that book. But that kind of work is a collaboration over many, many years. As you can see, it's a lot of work that goes into that. But that book right there is the staple for master gardeners across the country. And it was developed right here in Los Angeles. So you'll see, as you interact with your colleagues in the master gardener community across California and across the country in some cases, especially with these conferences that we're now hosting, at least in California, you'll see people and you'll recognize that book. Because people will say, wow, we use your book. We use what you use in California. So you're getting the best of the best in terms of information. The latest research, the latest trends in home horticulture, and how to engage people in ways that meets their needs. So that's what, the important part of the work that you'll be doing. So if I'm gonna stop babbling, I apologize for technical difficulties. I really wanted to show you this video. If you ever get a chance, go to YouTube and look it up. It's called The Morrill Act, M-O-R-R-I-L-L. The Morrill Act established the land-grant university in the United States. Prior to that, only the elite, the rich, and men attended universities. The rich, the elite, and men. The Morrill Act basically instructed Congress to invest public dollars in developing a public university in every state. The university, the federal government said, let's just take California. California, here's the size of your state at the time. We're going to give you all this public land to develop a university based on the number of people that live in your state. And as a result, you are responsible for developing a public university in that state in exchange for the land that we're gifting to you, state of California. So California and other states did what we all do, develop public universities. That's why there's a land-grant university in every state. But That only went so far. In 1914, the Smith-Lever Act created cooperative extension because the information was basically lying on college campuses and libraries. It wasn't getting out. So they needed a system to develop ways to get the information out. So the cooperative extension system was developed. And that's why you have what we have. Hey, look. Well, I'm going to take it. It's not going to be. It's not that one. If you get a chance, watch this video. It'll give you a really good perspective about cooperative extension, in particular, how the Land-Grant University system and cooperative extension came into existence and why we're here today. And it'll give you some context as to the work to do. With that, questions? That's something about.
We'll see if time permits. Were you going to talk about 4-H?
Yeah, let's talk briefly about 4-H.
Okay.
So the 4-H Youth Development Program is the largest and oldest publicly funded youth development program in the country. All right, so you might think, well, what about Boys and Girls Club? That's private. We have Girl Scouts, private. You know, we're talking about publicly funded. Tax dollars that are invested to support youth development. 4-H is the largest. 4-H, head, heart, hands, health. 4-H. And head, heart, health, hands. Right? We provide educational and youth development opportunities for young people for the entire growth spectrum and development of a young person. We do it through project-based learning, some of which are steeped in gardening, a lot of which in our contemporary program is around STEM and science education. We do leadership, life skills, and civic engagement. Those are our 3 pillars, and we use project-based learning to help people develop leadership skills, have some opportunity to engage in community and civic engagement, and develop some kind of life experience or life skills. Our program in Los Angeles is run by me and a staff, and then we have lots of volunteers. Similar to you all, we have over 200 or so 4-H volunteers around the county that work with our young people in a club-based context. Clubs meet in places like this, and in schools, and in other type of community centers. Clubs range from 15 to 150 kids in a club, and then they're broken out into various projects depending on the interest of the young person. A young person could have 3 or 4 or 5 different projects that she might take. Those projects are led by leaders like you all, volunteers, do a curriculum-based, learn by doing approach. And so if you have an interest in working with young people specifically in your Master Gardener work, please let Valerie know. We can get you in contact with a club, or if you're entrepreneurial enough, start your own club. Gardening club for young people. Would love to do something like that. And have young people really engage in the kinds of work that you all do from a youth development perspective. We'll provide all the training and support on how to work with young people if you don't have that experience. Even if you do have that experience, you just want some additional support, we can provide that. All right, across any community, doesn't matter, work with young people as young as 5 and as old as 19. We have a large camp program that we run every summer. It's only 1 week, but it's a pretty fun, intensive experience for young people. It has some science-related aspects to it, but really it's a fun opportunity for young people in the city to get into an environment like camp and grow and develop and learn a lot about themselves, honestly. So we run a large camp program. Our volunteers, most of them, on average, have been with us about 12 years or so. So these are people that are really passionate and committed to supporting young people. A lot of them no longer have children in the program, which is another testament to their enduring, spirit to want to work with young people in a way that supports their overall development. So our 4-H program is really committed to that. So if you have an interest in that, let Valerie know, and we can work something out. We're backing working with young people in the 4-H program. Let us know. The commitment could be one session of soil science that you might want to do, and that's it. That's all your time allows you to do. Or it could be a long-term effort. You know, we're going to build a community garden here in this particular community. We're going to do this, that together, and it's going to last over the course of a program year, which is basically 12 months. Or something less than that. Whatever your commitment, whatever your time is, we're willing to work with you on that in that respect. Across any part of the county. It doesn't matter. Wherever you live, we can find a club that supports you, that will support your interests. All right?
Do we have any 4-H volunteers? Sometimes we do have 4-H volunteers who are also volunteers.
You are? You're a 4-H leader? Where?
In Akron.
Active.
Karina,
Karina, what's your last name?
that's fine. I'm fairly.
Oh. You know Charlene?
I do know Charlotte.
All right. Very good. Other questions? Yes.
So that goes volunteer.
It does not count for Master Gardener volunteer hours. That would be part of the 4-H program volunteer hours.
Yes.
I don't know if it's on a little time, but I've been looking to support that you might get us on the website, seems a little difficult to find.
Seems a little what?
Difficult to navigate to
Yes,
find,
very much so.
like a club or
Yeah.
like.
Where do you live?
We're right here in Melrose, so it's like, Hollywood area.
Okay.
It's like very difficult to navigate, find like what's how do you.
So contact me directly, and I'll help you. I don't have any here, but Valerie.
I'll leave it all.
Yeah. I apologize for that. Our website, our state website is bad. Our A&R state website is bad. Our 4-H website is good. Our local 4-H website is not very good. I'm just going to be honest with you. Yeah, it's very bad. Very hard to, because I think it's a schizophrenic kind of thing. Is it an internal website or an external website? We can't figure out where we want to be. So, nothing, you're trying to like, oh, do we just want people who are volunteers who know how to get our information and have access? Or are we trying to open up the show so people can see into what we're doing? Can't figure it out. So that's the problem. Yeah, no, it's bad. It's bad. I apologize for that. We're going to have to make a decision if we're going to be an externally focused website or an internally focused website. We're going to have to make an institutional decision about that. We haven't yet, but I apologize. Any other questions?
This is more of a general question in terms of like communication between around the country. Are there ever any conferences or intersections between Master Gardeners from California reaching out to folks in the East Coast or mid-country or anything?
There is an international Master Gardener conference, and it's not every year, it's every several years. I can't remember the number of years in between, but they just had one last year, or in 2019. So there is an opportunity for you to engage in that conference. And when it does come up again, we will definitely give you the information so you'll have access to that. And there is a statewide Master Gardener conference this September up in Lake Tahoe. So.
And that's an every other year conference.
Yes, actually every 3 years.
Every 3 years.
Yeah.
And then kind of like on the tail end of that, if there are Master Gardeners from around the country coming here, for example, can we host them in projects that we're doing, or like, is there any intersection between them?
So there might be opportunities for that. The only thing is our Master Gardeners have to, we can't give them volunteer hours for that, and everybody's always looking to fulfill their minimum Master Gardener volunteer hours. So we can only give you guys hours for work that you've done in Los Angeles County because it's a county-based program. And they can only be given hours for, outside states or counties can only be given hours for work that they have done in their own counties or states. And of course, there's going to be exceptions to it would be more, you'd have more opportunity to interact with them at the conferences, and something may develop from that. But in general, we can't, have your friend from Iowa come out here and do work in Los Angeles County and have them expected to count for back there. But we can have a conversation about that at a later time when it comes up. So, thank you. Thank you.
There's one other question right here. All right, so I just also want to apologize. I get hot really easily, and so I have a twin sister. I say this all the time. Sometimes people are like, "What? What are you talking about?" But so I sweat a lot sometimes, and it looks awkward. I can understand that. But so my sister and I are twins, right? So I feel like I'm going through the change for her. She's not. My sister isn't. She has no kind of proximity toward it, and I'm dealing with it for her. I'm like, great time. Thank you all. Welcome. I really appreciate you all. Thank you.